I just filmed a whole bunch of shit and I didn't record any of it. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Okay, well, then I guess we shall begin again. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a I was gonna say cumulative. That's not true because that would be a very long book haul. We're doing a collective book haul. I'm going to be showing you all the books I have accumulated since my last book haul. I'm pretty sure the last one I did was during the summertime, so it's been a couple of months. I'm pretty proud of the number of books I have in front of me. It's not that many. And the fact that I've read all but one of them. I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I just did. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it today. I don't have very many to show you, so hopefully this will be lickety split and we can call it a day. First in my pile here is The One by Kiera Cass. I read the selection during Booktubeathon, was so pleasantly surprised and shocked and astonished that I liked it. Went out and bought The Elite, finished it, and needed this book, so I went out and bought it the day I finished The Elite because I have no restraint. Next on my pile is Snow Like Ashes by Sara Rush. This is one of my favorite books of the year. I enjoyed it so much. Such a good read. And I read it as an ebook, so I thought it was time to actually own the book because I did want the actual hardcover. It came out last October, so I knew that it would be phasing out of the hardcover soon. I actually got the last one at my Barnes & Noble. My mom went back that same week to get a copy for herself, and there were only the paperbacks left, so I'm glad I bought this one. I did. I really like the covers for this series. Whoever designed the cover art for this series did a phenomenal job. And like I said, I just bought the physical book for that one, partially because I also was buying Ice Like Fire by Sara Rush as well. This is the second book in the Snow Like Ashes series. This one just came out in October. Currently at this point reading it, I have about 130 pages left. I'm like 75% of the way through. Not as good as the first one, but I think that's attributing more to how I'm reading it rather than the actual content. But nonetheless, it has another beautiful cover. I don't know if I'm enjoying this book, but it looks really, really pretty with its first one. I mean, look how pretty those spines are. Next in my pile, I have The Martian by Andy Weir. I bought this purely because everyone on YouTube was talking about it, and the movie was coming out. I wanted to see the movie, so I had to buy the book first and read it, obviously. It's a very good survival story. I did film a review for this. In my opinion, worth the hype unless you don't like science and math and you are just really put off by those two things. I would say to pass on it. However, there will never be a better narrator than Mark Watney. He is so funny, and I think that the humor of Mark Watney outweighs the science. If you can get past that and just read it for the story and kind of skim over the math, I still think you'd really enjoy the actual premise of the story. Just skim the math bits. They're not like prudent to the story. Next on my pile here is another new release. This one also came out in October. October was a fantastic month for books. Like I was saying, next on my pile is Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard. Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard by Rick Riordan. This is the first book, Sword of Summer, and this book has the longest book title ever. It is a mouthful. This is Rick Riordan's new Norse mythology series. I know nothing about Norse mythology, but I loved this book. Perfect blend of what makes all of Rick Riordan's works special. It's like he took all of his series and smashed them together and got this baby out of it. I did film an entire book rant for this if you would like to see my thoughts and what I had to say about it. Side note, seriously, why are Norse gods and places and times and things so freaking hard to pronounce? Next on my pile here are 3 books that I have already read, but now I own because I had them as ebooks before. They look pretty and beautiful when I line them all together, and I can't wait to get another bookshelf so I can display them all in a beautiful line. The Assassin's Blade, Throne of Glass, and Crown of Midnight, all by Sarah J. Maas. I read these over the summer. Just phenomenal. I do have a book rant up for each one of these if you'd like to hear what I have to say about them. The first portions of all of them are non-spoilery, so anybody can watch them. If you were wondering how my book rants are set up, that is how they are set up. You can watch all of them. I never just jump into the spoilery stuff because that would be mean. My mom actually had purchased this book for herself, and I purchased Air Fire, and we just kind of shared because they're pretty expensive and we didn't need to both buy them at the same time. But she has every other one as an ebook. She does not have the full collection yet, so she just went ahead and gave this one to me. So that was very nice of her. Thank you, Mommy. And then these two puppies I bought on Amazon for 10 bucks each. I mean, how do you say no to that? You don't. You say yes, get in my cart and come to my house. And that's what I did. Next, I have the Hogwarts Library by J.K. Rowling. I have been wanting this for so long. And this comes with, if you weren't aware, The Tales of Beetle the Bard, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and Quidditch Through the Ages. And I believe that these two are supposed to be based off of different textbooks, but I did notice that when you buy them in the set like this, you don't get like the Harry edition, which, why? I don't understand why you don't get the Harry, like it's Harry's book edition. But if you buy them individually, like you buy these two individually, you can't get the blue of this, so then they don't match. Which, I mean, isn't the end of the world. Why do you make things so hard? Just give me Harry's editions, because clearly that's what I want, but give me matching covers. I don't understand. I haven't read any of these books. As a Harry Potter fan, I feel like I'm failing. I'm going to get to them now, because I own them. This one's coming out as a movie, so I pretty much have to read it, because I have to be prepared for the movie. Oh, this is Harry's edition. It does have Harry's notes in it. It's interesting. It doesn't say it's Harry's edition on the front like the other one does. Shiny gold emblem. So yes, that's enough about the Harry Potter books. Let's move on to the next one, which is also the last one. Winter by Marissa Meyer. Kind of regretting that I bought this when I did. I bought it on the day it came out. I bought mine from Barnes & Noble. The Target edition has fan art on the inside cover, which looks really pretty, and this one does not have fan art, clearly, so I really wish I would have gotten the one from Target. And then for Black Friday, Barnes & Noble had signed copies of this, so I feel like I lucked out and got like a boring edition when I could have gotten one with fan art or a signed one. And Barnes & Noble like doesn't let you take things back without a receipt. Why does that store make things so difficult? But in case you're wondering, this is the 4th book and the final book in the Lunar Chronicles series. I have book rants for all of them. Ferris will be coming soon. But I do have ones for Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress. You can check them out. Maybe you want a quick little synopsis review before you dive into Winter. Only thing I'd say is this book is 800 pages. Does this book look like it's 800 pages to you? No. This book is smaller than Air Fire. It's smaller than Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I mean, it's so tiny because it has like Bible pages in here. They are so skinny and thin, and I don't like that because do you know how hard those are to turn and make sure they're not stuck together? Like, why didn't you just make normal thickness of pages and just have a larger book? Because I want this to look bigger next to Cress, and it doesn't. It doesn't look bigger next to Cress. So those are all the books that I have accumulated since my last book haul. I don't think I did that bad. I only bought 10 books since the summertime. That is so impressive. I am so proud of myself. I've been doing a really good job of not buying books. Wow. So if any of you guys have read any of these books, definitely let me know down below what you thought of them. I have read most of these, so we can discuss what we think of them together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I will talk to you very soon. Bye.